Never touched Hollow Knight? Go play that first and then come back here. Alright, now that's out of the way. To be fair, saying don't play Silksong might be a bit harsh. It's very much its own thing, tougher in a lot of ways, but at the same time undeniably Hollow Knight at its core. If you've got Game Pass, try it there. If not, it's priced so reasonably that buying it outright feels like a steal. Even if you don't end up loving it, you'll have given it a shot, and maybe that'll stop people from constantly telling you it's a must play. So this isn't a deep dive breakdown of every mechanic or secret in the game. I'm not there yet, far from, and honestly, progress in Silksong isn't linear anyway. I don't know how much I've missed or what's still hidden behind some random wall or ceiling I haven't poked at yet. It's the kind of game where stumbling into a hidden passage can lead you to a whole new zone, with its own enemies, bosses and upgrades that feel far too important to be optional. I'm refusing to look anything up because part of the magic is that sense of discovery. I've waited years for Silksong, so I'm not about to rush through it in 3 days just to say I beat it. After all that time waiting patiently, the last thing I want is to burn through it. This is a game meant to be explored slowly, a world designed to get lost in, and I've been doing exactly that. That doesn't mean it can't be frustrating. The general consensus online is that Silksong is tough, and I'd say that's accurate, especially in the early hours. Playing as Hornet comes with her own set of rules. She relies on Silk to heal, but you can only restore health once your meter is completely full. Take a hit while healing and all that Silk vanishes, leaving your health bar empty. In Hollow Knight you could heal bit by bit, here it's just all or nothing, pretty brutal. Eventually you'll find tools to bend the system more in your favor, but those first hours are punishing. Enemies hit harder, upgrades and items are expensive, and you're constantly broke, just like real life. Because you just keep dying, actually, that's the real reason. Silksong might only cost $20, but inside the game's economy everything feels overpriced. The low entry price doesn't mean this is an accessible experience, and that's a surprising choice, given how widely beloved the first game became. Hornet herself also feels completely different. She's much faster, more aggressive, and has a forward-driving momentum compared to the Knight's slower, more methodical style. From the start she can launch herself across the screen with a dive attack, and after a few upgrades she's practically unstoppable. Her personality reflects that too. She talks, she negotiates, and she clearly knows her place in the world. The side quest Wishes often ties into this, sending you off on detours that reward you with new tools or powers, like healing protection or poison-tipped weapons. Silksong introduces crests, essentially loadouts that completely change how Hornet plays. They replace the charm system from the first game and they work better, less fiddling, more experimentation. It's a clear sign that Team Cherry hasn't just repeated Hollow Knight, but has spent 7 years rethinking, refining and rebuilding systems to better fit Hornet's style. The result is something familiar yet fresh. From the ominous opening poem to the reveal Act 1 Pharloom, the game makes it clear that this is a world designed to surprise you. It wears the Metroidvania skeleton on the surface, but instead of relying on formula, it constantly pushes you to forget about structure and just follow the pull of exploration. Some games in the genre feel thin, predictable even. Silksong doesn't. It's dense, alive and endlessly curious. There's always a vague marker nudging you in the right direction, but you'll rarely head straight there. Why would you? The real joy comes from finding yourself somewhere you didn't plan to go and not wanting to leave. Between the charming characters, the haunting music and the sheer beauty of the world, it's hard to resist exploring just one more area. That's why Hollow Knight inspired so much lore speculation despite its sparse dialogue, and Silksong is shaping up the same way. It's dripping with atmosphere and detail, full of small touches that stick with you long after you put the controller down. The highest praise I can give it? After several days of playing I still don't know what else lies ahead, and that uncertainty excites me. For someone who devours Metroidvanias, that's exactly what I hoped for. So let me know, what did you think about the game? Have you already played it? Are you going to play it? And what did you think about this video? Maybe subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff. And the bell, the bell's very important as well. Thanks, have a great day, bye.